Good evening, Express fans and collectors. On behalf of the Kaiju Collector Cinematic Universe, this is Godzilla Train 1090 with a new review for you today. And today is actually a really special review for me. Something that I've been waiting for and cramming for a long time. Well, actually, technically two things. One, I've always wanted a Mark Sen-Yang exclusive figure, and I finally got one. And two, the figure I have, if you haven't noticed yet, is Mark Sen-Yang's exclusive 1976 King Kong. Now, the reason why this is special today is because as long as I've known Mark Sen-Yang, I've always wanted to get one of his custom pieces. Just haven't had a chance to get one until just fairly recently. But I've always seen his work with Leslie Chambers Kaiju Reviews, on Fresh Vinyl, on Gojira 851, as well as Phil the Kaiju King's YouTube channels. And all the pieces look amazing. And I've always wanted to say, you know what? Sooner or later I need to get one of Mark Sen-Yang's pieces. So, a few months ago, he actually made quite a few of these Kongs actually. I'm not sure the exact number. But I know he put quite a few of these out. And as soon as it got announced, I got hold of Mark Sen-Yang right away. Because one, I've always wanted one of his custom pieces because they always look amazing to me. And two, 1976 King Kong is my second favorite Kong. My first favorite Kong, as in design, would probably be the Kong Skull Island design. But this is right behind it. And in such comparisons later, you'll see some similarities to them when I bring them both on camera. But I'll save that for later on in the review. So let's get a closer look at Kong. Now, first thing you notice is how detailed the face is. Mark really made the eyes look alive. He's closed mouth, but Mark did a really good job with the teeth and the gums, the scope of his head. Mark did a really good job putting this together. Now as we go down, of course, his body. And I've always heard that the toughest thing, I forgot who I heard it from. I heard it from someone very recently. But I've always heard that the hardest thing about making figures like Kong is the fur and sculpting the fur perfectly. I have no idea how Mark got to look so fantastic, but my goodness. Express needs to give Mark Sen-Yang a call about this. But of course, before I go any further, I have to thank Mark Sen-Yang for allowing me to get one of these pieces. I'm very, very satisfied and happy with it. And as you see, one fist of Kong is closed, one is open. And if you're paying attention in the intro to Kong, you know why. But just in case you didn't or couldn't see it, Mark Sen-Yang also included a small Dawn figure. Trying to see if I can get it set up. Pretty simple, nothing too crazy, but I think it looks nice. Or it's the perfect size, nice representation of Dawn, as close as we can get to it. Now, the reason why Kong's fist is open, or hand is open, is for Dawn to sit in it. If you can just give me a quick moment, I'll go on to show you how that looks right now. And here is Kong with his love interest Dawn. So of course, we all know King Kong has many love interests. I think he like Dawn the most though, but that's another discussion for another day. Turn Kong around so you can see his backside. So I guess you see Kong's butt, and also some more details with the fur. Can you imagine how long this took? And Mark sold these at a pretty good price too. And there's actually 3 different options for this Kong. It was this Kong. It was a battle damage Kong that heaven knows Leslie hates anything bloody on his figures. And there's also, and my buddy Thomas, he actually has the 3rd option on his channel on Monster Island Kaiju reviews. So I won't say what the 3rd option is if you haven't seen it yet. I'll just say that Kong's seen better days. But if you want to see what that looks like and hear my buddy Thomas's thoughts on this same Kong, go check out his page and watch his review on it. And you can see the 3rd option that Mark made available to us. But alright, if you give me a quick second, I'll grab some figures so we can do some size comparisons. Okay, the first size comparison is actually going to be with the X Plus / Star Ace Kong 2.0. Now, as you can see, this Kong is huge. If I'm not mistaken, this Kong stands at probably like 32 centimeters. But I think he looks really nice with the 76 Kong. Now, if you can look in the face of both Kongs, you'll see how familiar they both look to each other. That's the 76, and this is the 2016 Kong. I think I got that year correct. But yeah, I think that's why this Kong is my favorite, because it resembled the 76 so much. Because 76 used to be my favorite Kong, as in design, not the movie. But again, that's a different discussion for another day. But this Kong is just perfect. As much as I want Godzilla to beat the brakes off of Kong, I still love the way this Kong looks. I know they slightly alter his look in Godzilla vs. Kong, but hopefully they didn't alter it too much. But I guess we'll see whenever we get a trailer. But doesn't this look so pissed off? Just looking like, why are you screaming? Like, what is wrong with you? Okay, I'll grab 1 or 2 more figures to do some more size comparisons with right now. And now, as you see, I'm doing a size comparison with him and Titanosaurus. I didn't realize Titanosaurus is actually pretty tall for himself, honestly. But I still think he says pretty well Kong. And honestly, I wonder who would win that fight between Titanosaurus and this Kong. Because honestly, the only thing this Kong fought was a snake in the movie. Hopefully that's not a spoiler. Spoiler alert if it is, I'm sorry. So I wonder how he'd feel against Titanosaurus a year earlier. I don't know. Of course I'm not going to make that movie, but it would have been awesome to see. Okay, and I will do the final size comparison right now. And for the final size comparison, I have the future figure of the year, X Plus figure of the year, for anyone who's trying to kick this man out the race, Philip Leslie. And also my favorite Godzilla design of all time, with my favorite Kong design of all time. The 1984 30 centimeter Yuji Sakai Godzilla. And heavens on earth knows I would have loved to see this matchup. My favorite Godzilla against my favorite Kong. That would have been a doozy. That would have been a great, fantastic fight to see. I would have loved it. But it's okay. That's why I do toy photography, to make that dream come true. So look out for pictures for these two together, definitely. But alright, let's go ahead and wrap the review up now. And that's my review for my Mark Sang-Ying exclusive 30 centimeter 1976 King Kong. And thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that, I know that Mark doesn't have any more of these available, but if you hit him up on Facebook, he may be able to work with you on trying to get your own custom Kong made, built, painted, and everything. And if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. And also, of course, I invite you to join the Kaiju Collector Cinematic Universe as well. Now, as far as my next review coming out, of course, I still have to do my Gojira review, which I'm probably going to put that out the day of Godzilla's birthday. So next Tuesday or Wednesday, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And my birthday was actually yesterday, so I actually have some stuff coming in that I'm going to review too, actually. But as far as my next review goes, as usual, you know I always show you a little sample of what I'm going to try and get next, or what hopefully is coming down the pike next for my reviews. But again, I hope you all enjoyed my review. I'll give you a few more closer looks at them, and I'll give you a little preview of what I'm getting next. Thank you.